Hey Ma, do you know what bursts my bubble?
What burst your bubble?
Righteous anger. So obviously I often get the conspiracy theory that the HIV scare is premeditated, that people are sexual sadists and monsters behind a mask, and that is not true.
No, it's not.
Right. So nobody conspired into that happening. Basically what happens is I'm angry over how my life turned out. I'm angry that I'm sexually frustrated. And I disguise my frustration with illusions or delusions. Basically, I convinced myself the HIV scare was premeditated, that my mother's a sadist, and if my mother was to go away, everything would be solved. I'd be flying off to Hollywood superstardom. But realistically, if you went away, I'd be heartbroken, I'd be grieving the loss of a loved one. Nobody conspired. Basically, it's easier to get this righteous anger and blame people, but realistically, I'm not functioning as an independent adult, and I'm looking for somebody to blame for me not functioning as an independent adult. And
But see, realistically, you don't even have to be around your parents. That's your choice,
Right.
So that being said, you blaming somebody else.
So take yesterday, for example. I went to the Fountain House. Yeah, dude, please don't play with that because
Okay.
it's distracting. But I mean, yesterday I went to the Fountain House and I was hoping to meet a girlfriend there. I was hoping to go there, socialize, come home in a good mood that I've socialized with a woman. But what happened yesterday was, unfortunately for me, I was really frustrated because there was nobody there to talk to. And realistically, the more you put yourself out there, but then I started to think, does my mother have me in a metaphorical chastity belt? Is the HIV scare premeditated? No. What happened was I lack social skills, and I'm getting righteous anger that people are doing this to me. The problem is me. My chains are internal; they're not maternal. Well, meaning like the fact that I don't have social skills, the fact that I don't know how to socialize and develop the interpersonal relationships. That's the reason I haven't met somebody. It's not my mother having me in shackles.
How could your mom at this age have you in shackles? It makes no sense.
Right, you're paying for memberships to internet dating websites. If
anything,
you're paying for the train tickets for me to go into the city and potentially meet somebody at the Fountain House, the Psychosocial Clubhouse. You're suggesting art classes. You're suggesting I go to open mic nights. Nobody has me in shackles. Well,
you need somebody to blame. That's why you're doing, that.
Right, I need somebody to blame for the anger. So, and I'm obviously very upset over the HIV scare. So, obviously I tell myself, if it wasn't for this, I would be in Hollywood superstardom, rich and famous.
Nobody gets that. Nobody.
Right, so I get righteous anger that my mother is the bane of my existence, ex-girlfriends are the bane of my existence. They're all sadistic monsters behind a mask who did this to me. But the truth is, I'm really frustrated. I really want a girlfriend. I really want intimacy. And I just can't seem to get it, so I'm blaming somebody for it.
Okay, another thing. You always put on the things that are suggested to you negative spins. Like I know we talked about the different, apartments and being around other people in apartments, going to laundromats. You seem to think having all this privacy, that's not a good thing. You should be forced into these more social settings with other people your age.
Right.
But instead of saying, no, it's going to be bad, think that maybe it could be good.
Solitude is the key to madness. Socialization is the key to recovery. Human interaction is the key to recovery. And that is
what it is.
What it is.